want to brush your eyebrows. And then you're going to want to brush them back like this. And then I like to go down here for extra measure. I've underlined the beginning of my eyebrow and I've kind of brushed it up to where it kind of blends in. And the eyebrow was looking a little bit more fuller, a little bit more, you know, we're here. You know what I mean? And that ultimately is what we want. So I'm gonna do that to the other one and I'll be right back. So I've kind of filled in the other eyebrow. Don't worry about it, we're gonna clean them up. I'm going to grab the lightest concealer that I have and I am going to squeeze it onto my hand. Very messy, you know, it's a very messy little thing that I do. I just put very little, like, just like that. I grab a brush, my designated eyebrow brush. I use like a flat one. I just dip it. There you go, like that. I start right here. The same thing that you did, the other one. Drag out the little end a little bit. Then just blend that out. Blend down. You kind of just want to drag the beginning points of your eyebrows to meet in the middle. It's like when you're agreeing with someone. They want to attach. They want to, like, okay, come to an agreement that they're both here, they're both present. You want to grab your littlest sponge. If you have a smaller one, that's even better. You're gonna go and you're gonna blend it down some more. I personally do my eyeshadow after, like, almost everything except the mascara. So I will be putting primer on for my next step. Now that we've primed and we've kind of given it a minute to set onto my skin, onto our skin, we're going to go in with foundation. This one doesn't have the little spatula like my other one does, so I have to pour it on my hand like I did with the concealer. Take this much. We're gonna swirl the blender, the beauty blender. We're gonna swirl it again. Then we're gonna keep swirling it until we're satisfied with how we're looking. You can add more. I don't even do that much. Put the foundation above your eyebrows as well. Don't forget to blend to your neck. Concealer. Let it shade. The same we use to carve our eyebrows. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the concealer under our eyes. So we're gonna put it there. And then when we get to that part, we're just going to add like a little dot right there to create that line. It kind of creates a defined look. Blend that in, girl. Okay, never mind. So we've kind of created the line already with the remaining concealer. So we don't need to go back in. I'm gonna take some setting powder on the powder puff and just pat it in under your eyes. I want to use another brush, a brush like this, a fluffy brush, to brush away the powder. And you want to kind of leave it sit for a few minutes. It doesn't have to be like a whole 30 minutes, hours, whatever, you know, but yeah, give yourself 5, 3, 2 minutes, a few minutes, like I said, and it'll be good. You know, you don't have to keep it on your face too long. While we're at it though, if y'all have made it this far, please tell us your first date stories. Like, how awkward was it? Or give us some tea. Like, don't keep the comment section dry. I want y'all, if you made it this far, to comment pretty much any story. Like, any date you have that was weird, the guy was sketchy, whatever. Give us a full story time. I'ma read it. Because I low-key want to hear y'all's stories, because I've actually never been on a date before. But yeah, anyways, like, y'all give me the tea. Give us the tea. Because we're bored. We want to read. Speaking of reading, y'all go follow my Wattpad. I have a new book coming out called Basic English for Dummies. Go follow my Wattpad. I will link it down below. But if you want to just search for me, my my username is @officialjennyg. OFFICIALJENNYG. Period. The official Jenny G one is only for my works and not like fan fiction, while @Leo is Leonardo on Wattpad. My other account is specifically for fan fiction. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna separate the two. Like, this one's business, this one's author, like, take me seriously, and that one's like kind of during my free time, my hobby. I don't expect to get famous on Wattpad fanfictions. I do want to be known for my own stories, you know. Okay, so now that I've done my everything else, I will do my eyeshadow now. We're gonna do eyeshadow, babe. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to grab your eyeshadow primer. Okay, so I just do like a little bit like that on my eyelid, on the center. I close my eyes and look up so it can spread to other places, and then I take my little beauty sponge and I just blend it like that. Just kind of make sure it's all the way blended before you do anything else. For eyeshadow brushes, we're just gonna keep it simple. I'm going to use a very tiny brush for this part of my eye and then the ends, and then I'm going to use another one, just, you know, kind of straight, to do the beige in the middle. What I do for this look is I grab the Morphe X James Charles palette. This is the mini one. I just take the black there, right there, and I'm just gonna dip it lightly. I'm gonna start like right here. Y'all y'all see that? Just keep it subtle, keep it, you know, blended in. We're gonna take another dip, and we're just gonna dip right into the same black and just go like this to the outer corner and just kind of create like a wing back there. See what I mean, guys? Oh, it just looks so good, so classy. Just gonna tie the whole look together. You're going to want to grab like a beigey shade. I usually grab this one right here, that one, and I'm gonna dip the other brush that I have here right in there. Just dip it like that and just put it in the middle of the two black streaks that you did. Right there, kind of right there, yeah. And then blend it. So that's kind of how it's supposed to look, a little beige in the middle, and then kind of like a gradient kind of feel. Don't worry, we're gonna blend them all together once we get to the end with a blending brush, a blending eyeshadow brush. So now I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye, and I will be right back once we've done that. So I have done the eyeshadow looks. Oh my god, they look so good. Period. Now we're gonna take a eyeshadow blending brush, and eyeshadow blending brushes are usually big and fluffy like this, so you could just go over your eyeshadow and blend it all together so it doesn't look patchy or it doesn't look like unevenly distributed or whatever. It looks more neat. I just go over the eyeshadow very lightly and I just blend where it's supposed to meet very, very lightly so it doesn't absorb the color and kind of drag it, because working with black is a very dangerous game. Blush. And then I just want to take a blush brush. You want to take a blush brush and just tap it in there and just apply it to the top of your cheeks, the apple of your cheeks, and go up when you do it to give a lifted look. I'm gonna do the same thing, same concept, same technique with the other side. We're gonna take an angled fluffy brush like this and just dip it once or twice very lightly in here just to give a little color. You want to start from the top of your ear and just, I go actually both up and down. I mean, I feel like it still gives, you know, what it's supposed to give. Then I take, you know, again, very much giving Barbie chiseled dream house. Keep it light down here. Keep it a little subtle. You want to accentuate the jawline, not make it too visible, like it's trying too hard. And then I dip it again once more. And then I just add a little bit of contour on the sides, like right here. And then I drag it to the top of my forehead, like so. Kind of like that. So for contouring my nose, I just take a small brush like this. I just shake a little bit. I dip it very little. very much chiseled. We're gonna go back with the blush. It's not a look if you don't have trouble getting the blush access. My spirit's sleeping somewhere cold until you find it there and leave it back home. Wake me up. We are gonna have to set our contour. So we're gonna put the setting powder and then we're just gonna, where we put the contour, we're just gonna slide it like that, slide it down. This is gonna set our contour. Just like so. No, it's okay. One side is gonna look perfect. The other one's not gonna look so perfect. But it's fine. We're only human. We can't do perfect lines on different cheeks. That's not how it works. So we're just gonna do what we can. A highlight. Okay, now I'm gonna take the lightest shade right there and just put it on my face. So I'm going to highlight my inner corners. Then we are going to put highlight on the cheeks right there. Kind of start from the middle, don't go all the way to your nose, and then do the same thing with the other cheek. Start like right here and then go up, make sure to put a little bit more. Don't go in a straight line, it's just gonna look kind of weird. Make it thick, make it a thick line. And then we're gonna grab a little bit more. We're gonna put some highlight on our nose. Just gonna go up and then kind of just barely. And I'm just gonna like put very little on my Cupid's bow as well. I'm gonna put mascara on. We're gonna do one layer, nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. And then we're just going to put a little bit under the eyes. Wipe the powder off. Okay, y'all, so the lip is applied, very classy, very, we're here, we're bold.
High heels on my tippies. Dough, say and Gabbana, that's on my titties. Cop me vitamins when I write the dick.